The guys from Muse are here, and we thought it'd be fun to play a game of Let Me Ask You Something. And so I'm going to ask you to pick a card 1 through 4. We'll start with you, Dom. You just give me a number 1 through 4.
2.
Question number 2, and then your answers will be just from the guys in the band. All right, so nobody else you know, nobody else in your universe, just from the men in Muse. Who would survive the shortest amount of time on a desert island?
Ooh, good one.
Well, I would say Chris.
Yeah,
because he's not here.
Because he's not
The
here.
reason I said it is because Matt's pretty up on his kind of doomsday prepping style vibes.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, like
Yes.
he likes,
Yeah, I'm a prepper.
I love it.
And I've watched a good amount of Bear Grylls, so
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
so I'll put this one on Chris.
All right, so
and
your
I'm
answer is Chris.
rewatching the whole of Lost right now, so I'm learning all
Oh,
sorts.
okay.
Basically, I'm the Locke of Lost, yeah. So.
Yeah, that's very realistic. Are you really like into the doomsday stuff?
I'm
have a kit?
I'm not enthusiastic about doomsday, let's say. But I do believe we should all be self-sufficient. Yeah, I think that's a good.
You
way
have like
to
a
be.
bunker
Yeah.
somewhere?
I'm working on a bunker. Yeah.
Oh,
he
It's,
wouldn't tell
stocked up.
us.
It's not allowed. I need to get permission from the local council in Malibu.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do you have an
First
earthquake
Malibu
kit?
bunker.
Do you have an extra room?
oh yeah, I've got all the kits. I've got all the stuff you need.
Yeah.
I could survive probably for a good 6 months without any.
Really?
Yeah. I
Okay,
think
so it wouldn't
That's
be you. Now, who would you say? Do you agree it would be Chris, or do you think Dom would survive the shortest amount of time on a desert island?
That is a close call. I probably would. I'd say they both would go down equally quickly. I think.
I don't want to start any fights in the band. I don't want to be responsible for that. All right. So Matt, pick a card 1 through 3.
3.
Question number 3. Who in the band Muse becomes a liability after the fewest number of drinks?
That's probably me.
That's definitely Matt.
Yeah.
And why?
I don't drink much for that very reason. I mean, because when I drink, I sort of it's just become embarrassing. I say things I should not be saying, and
But I'm saying, are you? Because some people are combative, some people are just fun and
Or
loud.
happy.
Yeah. Are you?
I'm definitely
an ish talker?
Let's just say I'm not in the fun loud category.
Really?
I'm probably in the dark combative area. Yeah. It's an Irish thing. I mean, I'm half Irish, so that's my dark side, basically. Yeah.
Are there
Alright,
any
so-
rituals before or after a show? Like, I'm going to have a glass of wine before a show, or X after a show?
After a show,
Not ecstasy.
After a show is the
Fill in
safest
the blank.
times. I'm in a good
Yeah.
mood. Everything's
Yeah.
going well. I've had a great show. Then a drink is safe in my hands.
And what
after
is
the show?
so?
yeah.
What is your drink of choice when you want to Hulk out?
I mean, I like. If I'm going to really drink heavy, I'll go like for the clear spirits, like like tequila or something, or vodka maybe. My favorite drink is wine, though. But that's what puts me in the darkest of moods. Is red,
Yeah.
is red
Okay.
wine. Yeah.
Dude, my
Yeah.
girlfriend, she drinks wine, her head spins around.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, vodka Red Bull would be the go-to for like
Yeah.
up tempo, keeping it fun and keeping it light.
Yeah. All right. So Matt says that he would be the liability after the fewest number of drinks. Dom, who in the band Muse is the biggest liability after the fewest number of drinks?
Well, it's definitely Matt.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
I mean,
agree.
I've seen it 100%. Yeah, I've seen it. I mean, Chris used to be able to handle his booze, but
A little bit too well.
Yeah.
a
let's
little
say,
bit too well. But he doesn't drink anymore, so he's out. But and I can handle it.
Yeah.
But I've seen Matt, have a couple of drinks and just hit the deck.
Right. But is it one of those things? Because as a group of friends, there's always maybe that one friend that has a tendency to get a little nuts, and you have to almost put somebody on like a spotter
Yeah.
or like a
Yeah.
babysitter.
Oh, absolutely.
Like someone just to make sure that everything's cool and
Yeah, we do that to Greg all the time.
Oh, yeah, because Greg.
I got to be on a short leash.
Yeah, Greg gets a little crazy.
And it's weird how you mentioned the wine stuff, because I can't even tell you how many nights at home I've spent headphones on, listening to Muse, guzzling red wine.
Oh, I love that. That's
it's such a good night to do
maybe-
that.
Yeah, I'm very.
Good combo.
Yeah, that's great.
It is.
Appreciate it.
And I do some air guitar.
We should pair wines with songs.
That's a good idea.
All right, so we have Muse here in studio. We're playing around Let Me Ask You Something, which is the voting game, which you can find on Amazon or whatever. We just use it for fun here on the show. We don't play by the actual rules, but we have one more card left here. And the question is, who regularly orders delivery from less than 5 blocks away? So who would probably be the laziest person?
I mean,
5 blocks away.
I'm very guilty. I'm very guilty of that. I mean, I could
Yeah.
say Lemonade. Lemonade's just down the road,
Mhm.
and I order from them like every day, pretty much, or every other day.
Yeah. I mean, I order a lot, I mean, I Postmates all the time, but there's nothing for sale that you can eat within 5 blocks of my house.
So he's fussy. He's fussy. I'm not that fussy. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm lazy. I bought a new barbecue grill, and it couldn't be easier. They said, you could probably do this yourself. I'm like, nah,
No.
I'm good. I paid the delivery charge and the whole thing. I know
assembly.
amongst our group, I would definitely be that guy. But,
I'd be up there too for sure.
Yeah.
I think we all are these days. In LA as well. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's so
You know what I mean?
easy.
Like,
Well, people in LA will drive to their mailbox. They'll get in their car.
That's true.
They'll back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it make it easier, by the way? Because you live in Malibu, Matt, and then do you live in France? I'm trying to remember where you live.
Yeah.
In Hollywood.
Oh, you live in Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood, France.
And London.
Hollywood, France. Wait, who lives in France?
I used to.
Oh, you used
Okay.
to.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought because there are some bands, man, where like
They live so
yeah,
far
right.
apart.
you
I don't
live
know how
so
that
tight
works.
for so long. When you're on the road and you're touring, and then when you go on a break, I mean, they go to opposite corners
Different
of the
countries,
of the
yeah.
globe.
Yeah, we need to
There
get.
was,
we need
well,
to
you
get
used to live in Italy for a bit, and then I lived in France for a while, and
That wasn't too far. That was like a
Chris
4-hour
lived in
drive.
England, so we were all living in different countries for
Yeah.
a small period there.
Yeah, I think we're one step away from having like a full-on, Wi-Fi rehearsal setup.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like where we're all in separate
Right.
rooms and we can just jam on Skype or something.
Well, if there isn't an actual project like an album, do you guys still just get together and play, or is that out of the question?
well, we played with. Did we mention this last time? We played with Paul McCartney together. That was
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That was
there
at
you
a
go.
party.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
pretty
like a bit of a fun band side project, just doing Beatles covers. That was like a laugh. Do you know what I mean, that was
Right.
that was
Yeah.
just for fun. So the answer is yes. Yeah, we do. Occasionally. yeah.
Occasionally.
Yeah.